Hello dear students, today we will see the third experiment of the subject EMI, that is use of digital multimeter. So the practical outcome for this is to use the digital multimeter for measurement of current, voltage and resistance. Here first we'll see first two tables, that is the measurement of voltage and current. So this is the diagram for digital multimeter. We can see that this is the digital multimeter. So digital multimeter is the device which is used for measurement of AC and DC voltage, AC and DC currents and the resistance. So we can measure all the three quantities in a single meter, so it is called as a multimeter. So here on the display we get the direct value of the quantity which we are measuring. So here we can see that using this knob, this is the power switch. We can make use of this for on or off of the device. Then we have here the selector knob, which is used for selecting the quantity. Is here we have the AC voltage, then DC voltage with the different ranges, then DC current, then AC current and the resistance. So we can use this selector knob for selecting the range and the quantity which we want to measure. Like now we have selected the DC voltage. Then for connecting we have here the terminals. The negative is always connected to the COM, that is the common point. For the measurement of the voltage or ohm, we use this terminal. For smaller currents, microampere or milliampere, this terminal is used, and this is for higher currents up to 20 ampere. So today we'll see how we use this digital multimeter for measuring voltage and current. So in this experiment we require the DC power supply and the digital multimeter. So here we'll make the connections. So this positive of the power supply, it is connected to the positive of the multimeter. First we'll do voltage measurement. So we are connecting this positive terminal to the voltage ohm Hertz knob and the negative terminal of the power supply to the COM. Then we are making voltage measurement. So as we are making voltage measurement, we will be selecting the switch to DC volt with the range 20 volts. So in this experiment, we will give the input voltage using the power supply and the same will measure on the multimeter, that is the digital multimeter. So we have the table here where we have the three columns: serial number, actual voltage given by power supply, and then measured voltage with digital meter. So first we are using now channel B of the power supply. So we have connected that and hence press the knob this B. So we'll give from this the input voltage, that is the voltage from the power supply, as 1 volt. So we have given this 1 volt from the power supply, and the same we will measure using this digital multimeter. It is 1.072. So we can take up to 2 decimal digits, that is 1.072. 1.07. So here we can note down the reading that for 1 volt we are getting 1.07. Then we can change this value of voltage given from the power supply. We will take it as 2 volt. So we are giving 2 volts from the power supply. And using this we are measuring the voltage. Here we are getting it as 2.19, that is nearly 2.2 volt. So we can tabulate the reading here in the observation table 1. Then we'll change this up to 3 volt. So for 3 volt from the power supply, we are measuring the reading using the digital multimeter. So we are getting it as the 3 volt. So we can see that the same reading what we have on the power supply we are obtaining in the digital multimeter. Same way we can vary this and see for another value. So when it is 4.3 on using power supply, the same we are getting using multimeter also, that is 4.3. So we are seeing that how to measure the voltage using digital multimeter. So we are giving 5.5 here using the power supply. The same 5.5 can be observed using multimeter. So in this way we have completed our observation table 1 of experiment 3, that is voltage measurement, where we have given the voltage using the power supply and the same voltage is measured on the digital meter. Next is measurement of current using the digital meter. Now when we are measuring current, we can't give the current directly from the power supply to the multimeter. We have to connect certain load. So here we will be using this resistor as the load, which will be connected as the load we are connecting it. To the multimeter. So we are using the resistor as the load. Which is connected to the multimeter. Then as we are doing the current measurement, we have to change this knob towards the DC current. So we are changing it to 20 amperes switch. So we have changed the knob to 20 amperes. We'll give a minimum voltage. And then for measuring the current, we are giving current using this power supply. Using the power supply, we will give here 0.1 ampere first. So we have given 0.1 ampere. Same we can measure using this digital multimeter. We can see it is 0.1 ampere. So we can tabulate the readings. In this observation table, we can write there 0.1 ampere. We can make the table here that current using power supply, and then second column will be measured current. So right now we have given 0.1 ampere, and on the digital multimeter we have obtained 0.1 ampere. So we have tabulated this reading. Then we'll change the current value. Current value from the power supply is changed. So we have given 0.2 ampere using the power supply. We can see here we are getting it 0.205 ampere on the digital meter. So we can write here up to second digit. So we can write in the table second reading, that is for 0.2 ampere. We are getting 0.20, that is 0.2 ampere. Same way we can again change the current value using the power supply. So we are giving 0.3 ampere using power supply. We'll see how much we are getting the reading on the digital meter. It is 0.307. Again, taking up to 2 decimal digits, we can note down the reading. From the power supply we have given 0.3 ampere, and we get 0.3 ampere using digital multimeter. If we want, we can take the more readings, like we'll take now for 0.4 ampere. We'll take the readings up to 0.5 ampere. So for 0.4 ampere, we are getting it as 0.409. So that is nearly equal to 0.41. So our reading fourth will be for 0.4 ampere using digital meter. We have got 0.41 ampere. Again we'll give the next value, that is we'll take now 0.5 ampere from the power supply. So using power supply we are giving 0.45, and we'll see what we get on the digital meter. So we can see it is nearly equal, that is 0.446. So for the fifth reading we have given 0.5 ampere using the power supply, and on the meter we have got 0.44 ampere. So in this way we have tabulated the readings. So we have seen how voltage and current can be measured easily using the digital multimeter.